What is up, YouTube? Alright, so today what I'm gonna do is teach you how to do an oil change on a 2005 camera down Scion TC. Alright, so I did this before with the oil cooler, but I really didn't go in depth. It was mainly about the oil cooler itself. So I had a couple people tell me, hey, why don't you do a video how to change your oil? I was like, that's pretty simple, but I mean, I know there's some people that don't know how to do that, so I mean, not that hard. It'll be a little bit more different for me because I do have the oil cooler, so that's why I need different size ratchets and stuff or whatnot, and sockets, I mean. But yeah, so the main thing you are going to need is, I like to jack up the car, make my life a lot easier, but you do not have to, so keep that in mind. What you will need is a socket, tool kit, or whatever you can get your hands on. If I can open this, please be right. There we go. So got this little AutoZone Duralast, set. Comes from a size 8 all the way to 19, and then the ratchet itself. Pretty cheap, wasn't that bad, and it gets you through most of the stuff you need to get with this car. So basic ones you're always going to need is the 10, the 12, 14, and 17. I believe for the oil we need the size 14. So boom, that's it. So another thing you're going to need is the oil. I like to use Pennzoil 10W30, applying on high mileage, full synthetic. My car's a little bit older, well, the engine, so that's why I use that. I switch it up. I've been using this, the Fram Tough Guard. A couple months ago I was using the Mobil 1. I think it's Mobil 1. And then I switched to K&N. Now I'm back to this because I was just like, I don't know what really works, honestly, but I feel like they all do the same shit. You will need some rags to clean off any excess oil that you drop, especially in my case, since this is not my house and not my garage. I do not want to leave a mess. I'm gonna put that there because I know I'm gonna need it. And when you drain the oil, you're gonna need something to catch it. I use this to cover myself up just in case if I spill stuff, but there's this little inexpensive little kind of bucket here where you could just drop oil, transmission fluid, or whatever. And yeah, so that goes over there. And I like to use this since, like I've said, I have an oil cooler. It's a little bit different for me, so I like to use this. So because the car is lifted a little bit, oil comes through here, and then I just let it go to the little tank. And it's pretty simple and self-explanatory. Teach you as I go. And yeah, this is where your oil filter is going to be at, by the front of the engine, by where the header and the exhaust is at. So like I said, I have the oil cooler, so setup and routing is a little bit different. But what you're going to worry about is here. This is the oil pan, and here's the filter. So like I've said, you're going to need ratchet and a 14mm socket. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Using some left-handed. This is a bitch. So there you go, boom. You let that drain for a while. It's hot, like I said. These gloves do help out a little bit. Alright, so now that it stopped draining all the big quantity, and it's just dripping just little by little, I like to just plug it up for a little bit, and then we'll be back in a little bit and let the rest come dripping down so we could just get everything else. But for now, this is the messy part. Try to loosen this up. Come on, little by little. That's why you wear gloves, because if it was hot as fuck, that would be a bitch. Alright, and then this is why I have this. Now you guys can see what. Boom, see? Makes my life a lot easier. Alright, I'm back. now that I finished taking this off and I drained the oil from whatever was inside the oil cooler. That was yeah, it's annoying, but whatever. Now you can move on to put in the oil filter. Now I'll shake it up for this. What I like to do, I like to grab some of the new oil. And use some of that new oil to lubricate right here, this little rubber seal. And just keep your hand tight, don't overdo it. Hand tight, boom. That's it. See, so now let's get the rest of this oil that's in the little oil pan. The birds make sounds for no reason. And there's a fly in my ear. That's cool. See, this is why, because when it starts dripping a little bit, boom. See all that? That's it. And now it's just dripping. Which if it was up to you, if you want to let it drip more, get everything out, that's cool, but I got shit to do. So, fuck that. It's hand tight. My ratchet. I just tighten it hand tight. 1, 2, 3, boom, that's it. Alright. So this car takes about 4.3 quarts. That's what the owner's manual says. I used to do the whole gallon, which is 5 quarts. And that was before the oil cooler, which it's not good. You should not put more oil than what your car requires. Almost there. That line, 1 quart line, basically. So with this Titan, that is basically how you change your oil. Literally a bolt, an oil filter, and then just drain it and put about 4.3 quarts. Hope you guys have a great day. It's pretty simple. See, doesn't take that much to know about cars just to do an oil change. So if this helps you out, cool, I did my job. All right, see you guys. Peace out.